Hi, my name is Erik.
And I'm Hattie Highland.
And we did our community project on the problem of hunger in St. Louis Park. We worked pretty hard on our community project, actually. At the beginning, we weren't so great. We actually, we didn't want to do it. We were basically just like, we hate this. We don't understand why we're doing this. We don't understand what the purpose is. We don't know what we're supposed to be doing. We literally just complained for the
like
first
4 months.
Yeah, for like 4 months,
And Mr. Breviker probably got really sick of it.
He was very angry at us. He didn't appreciate that we complained so much. But through our complaining, we also asked a lot of questions. Why are we doing this? What's the purpose? What should we be doing? What are some examples of what should we be doing? And through that, we actually gained a better understanding of our project and what we were supposed to do. So what we did was we addressed the problem of hunger in St. Louis Park. We are just kids, so we don't have a lot of influence, and if we do, it's very hard to get that. But we wanted to do at least something. So what we did was a food drive here at SLP Middle School. So, okay, what are the needs for food drives in our community?
Well, like 53% of the food shelf visits in Minnesota were in the metro area, and 1 in 10 Minnesotan families are affected by hunger.
So this is actually a pretty big problem in Minnesota and many other places, even in the U.S. It's hard to see that people, even in our community, are going through hunger. We wanted to help that. So how does donating food to STEP help hungry people? Well, at least that's an outdated number, but now about 6,000 pounds of food have been given to STEP's clients just since 2016. And it's easy to get help with STEP's programs. You basically just walk in and say, hey, I need this help, and they give it to you. It's very easy to provide.
Okay, so we had multiple meetings with Mr. Bull, and we organized with teachers and advertised a lot on social media, and we made posters that we put all over the school, but mostly Erik did it.
That is true. It was very complex to organize on this. With Mr. Bull, we had to have a lot of meetings, and we were like, oh, we don't really know how we're going to be able to pull this off. We don't know what we're going to do. But in the end, he really helped us to put it all together, you know? Yeah.
Some troubles that we faced, we wanted to do it at Aquila, but they wouldn't let us, probably because we don't go there anymore. And we had, because I don't go there anymore. We had a lot of trouble getting food from OTs because people just did not care at all.
Yeah, I had one teacher like trying to hand it to me in the middle, like a bag of food to me in the middle of the class. I was like, I can't, I have to go to other classes after this. I can't have this huge bag of food.
I don't think that all the teachers read the announcements, so some people just didn't know.
We also had to make sure that everyone knew about it. Like, to be honest, people don't really care about school events, especially things where you have to remember things, like bring in food, you know, it's hard to get people to care about things.
Especially if it doesn't like benefit them personally.
Yeah, exactly. So we had to tell all our friends and be like, hey, you gotta do this all week, you know, and we had to just do the best that we could, even though people didn't really want to help us, you know, because it's whatever. And we also had to spend like a lot of time organizing. I spent like an hour on each of my posters that I made, and like we had to cut class. We had to cut, no, we didn't cut class, we had to cut RTI. That's a big sacrifice, yo, and so we had to spend a lot of time just like putting it all together.
We collected 61 items by having our food drive from March 13th to 17th, and we donated them all to STEP.
Well, there's a lot of reasons that we did it. We believe that nobody should have to be hungry, and we wanted to do something tangible about that, not just put together a slideshow or put up posters saying, hey, here's some awareness on this. We wanted to actually do something about these people and their suffering. So, and we also wanted to do something that would profoundly affect our community. Like, it's important to have these things for these people, and especially our own community. These are students of ours, friends of ours, who are going through this, and we wanted to be able to help them and not just people in our school, but also people that we know. Yeah.
Here's our sources.
And here's our sources for the things we used in this project. There's no
That's
way.
us.
Thank you for listening, and have a great time doing this
Good luck.
when you do it. Good luck, and ask a lot of questions.